options for getting rid of badgers?
So since I have the retired biologist next to me, it gets pushed to me. So badgers is a tricky question, and it's one actually we're looking into right now as far as are we able to do more than what we currently are able to do. And the question with badgers are they are protected. And they're a state animal. That's kind of where that falls in. I see some badger hats in here. So there's that. So it's like, well, they're a state species. Yeah. So they are protected. And with that is the fact that, yes, they cause damage. They dig big holes. They're looking for grubs. They love those June bug grubs. So they dig at the base of stumps. So if you have in your yard or somewhere where you cut down a tree and that stump is just rotting, oh, they love it. They'll come to that and dig right up. I've been to several locations where there's 15, 20 holes in one yard, just devastating area. The sandier the soil, the more likely you're going to get a badger to come into your area. And for the most part, badger have that, besides being, great team for our state, right? But they have the unfortunate that they're vicious and terrible and all of that kind of thing, and they're not. They have a worse rap than what is necessary. Yes, they have claws that are very scary and everything else, and they will snarl at you. But really, they're just like any other wildlife animal. They're not going to do anything until they're provoked. So, I mean, if you keep your distance from them. But if you are having problems, so do you have holes that they're digging up, or? Okay. So that's something, do you live in Lincoln or Langley County? No? All right. Well, I can find what biologists you need to directly talk to. But the biggest thing is different controls. So a lot of times with wildlife, when it comes into our land, we try to scare them off. That's what we got to think of first. So I'm not a fan of mothballs, but if we can try to make the landscape or the area that they're coming into not appealing, that's the best thing we can do. So I really suggest more of like an ammonia-soaked rag. So put that in the hole, bury that back up. Anywhere they're trying to dig, fill that back in. Maybe put an ammonia-soaked rag. Badgers come out at night. So the thing is we didn't think we had as many badgers until years back. There was a study done, and we actually have more badgers than what was first thought. So again, they're looking into ways where maybe landowners can start to have more control measures over them. But the best thing first is to try to scare them away. They don't like loud music, apparently. Lights at night, something that really really try to scare them away. That's the big intent. So that would be the first thing that would happen. So you need to go through these and talk to your local biologist and say, yes, I've tried these different things.